One of the sayings that you hear in martial arts a lot, and you probably heard it outside of martial arts, is when the student's ready, the teacher will appear. And I remember somebody gave me a really good explanation for that once, which was basically that the lessons are happening all around us all the time. And so when we're in a place where we're ready to receive that lesson, then the teacher appears, so to speak. And I just want to come on and kind of share that idea with you, just because, I don't know, I kind of feel like for myself, I'm kind of going through a little bit of that exciting time right now when it feels like, for me, the teacher is appearing in certain areas of my life. And I also wanted to share, it made me think of, so there's a book called Opportunity by a guy I love. His name's Eben Pagan. And I actually started reading this book because it came out right before the pandemic hit. And obviously, especially if you run a small business, but I mean, I think everybody felt this, was all of a sudden it feels like opportunity is gone and there's a lot of fear around like things falling apart. And so I was like, well, I got to keep my energy up, got to keep a positive perspective. So I started reading this book, Opportunity, and in it he talks about this idea that that a lot of people they believe that opportunity is few and far between, and the reality is the people that are most successful, they're just smart enough to know when they're getting lucky, and that they basically just see that the world is full of opportunities, and when one door closes, another door opens. And so all you have to do is train yourself to just be open and looking for opportunities. And he actually talks about that you want to almost cultivate the ability to say no to opportunities, because as you get better and better at seeing them, you'll see that they're always coming to you. And he told he gave this, there was some research done on people who feel like they are naturally lucky people versus those who don't feel that way. And so if you, what they did was they took a bunch of people, they had them rate if they felt that they were naturally lucky or naturally unlucky. And then they had them read through something that was maybe a few pages long, and they had like 10 minutes to read it and to spot how many times it used a certain word. I forgot what the word is, but we'll say cats. So how often it said the word cats. And then so the people, then they broke it up into, okay, well, who said that they were most lucky and who said that they were not very lucky naturally, and let's just see if there's any difference in what we get. And the interesting thing is the people who felt they were naturally lucky were extremely accurate, far more accurate than the ones who felt they were unlucky. And the reason why was because halfway through the article, it actually said, stop reading. The word cats is in here 62 times or something like that. So it said it right there. And the funny thing was, those who felt that they were naturally lucky happened to see that just jumped out at them. So they're able to see those things just by having the attitude that they were naturally lucky. So when they felt like when they believed that opportunities happened for them, then they saw the opportunities. Or in other words, the opportunity is kind of like the quote that I start with, which is when the student's ready, the teacher appears. Well, it's also, when the person's ready, those opportunities appear, because they're always happening all around us. Anyway, just some thoughts. Definitely, one of my favorite things is when people are getting into working out and starting at the gym. That's usually they're in a very positive mode, and it's cool to see them really seeing all that opportunity. And so if you feel like you need to kind of redouble down on working out, if that's a phrase, redouble down, so quad down on your workouts again, then I don't know, cheer up, put on a smile, be lucky. I don't know. But anyway, thanks. Bye.